Dundee United may well have thought that they had left the bad weather conditions behind in Prague in midweek, but this afternoon the rain is coming down and the wind is howling in their favour at the moment as they play from right to left. And it's Eamon Bannon starting on the left flank going forward. You see the wind swirling the cross away. Conditions really are very difficult indeed. No doubt too that the conditions have had an effect on the crowd. I'm sure many of the Lanarkshire people would have been here to greet Dundee United had conditions been better, but the very poor overhead conditions have certainly restricted the numbers within Fir Park. It's a good kick out from Walker. And McClare. Donna making a good angle on the right. Laughlin's in the box. Header down towards Gagan if he can turn. Good piece of play from the Motherwell winger. And good goalkeeping from Hamish McAlpine. It's a good run from Dodds. The accuracy of the forward pass wasn't good enough. Ian McLeod with the throw for Motherwell. Not much space ahead of him. Bolt's header. Good bit of running by Stark. If he can turn. Excellent goalkeeping by Walker. Well, Derek Stark hasn't scored at all this season, but he came very close indeed. Look at the way he worked his way to the edge of the box, turning to create the space, spinning in the ball 18-yard line, and that shot well saved indeed by Walker. Play from Mauchline. Here's Rafferty. Well met by Stark. Donan looking for McClare. That's a short ball picked up by Harrow. McAlpine appeared to do enough. And John Gagan gets his first goal of the season. Well, 15 minutes gone. Gagan makes it 1-0, and that really was a catalogue of errors in the United defence. The pass back initially caused the trouble when Mary didn't find the goalkeeper. Harrow stepped in, tried to play it beyond McAlpine, appeared to do well, but then the United defenders didn't give him support. Gagan was first to the ball, and Motherwell get their first goal in 3 matches against Dundee United. Turned behind by Edwardson. And Dundee United certainly have not made a particularly good start to the match. It's hard to judge Motherwell and opener. They've looked the more enterprising side in the opening 15 minutes. Bannon's corner kick, a difficult one for Walker. He appeared to be barred, but the ball is in and the referee has given the goal. Richard Gough gets the credit, and there will certainly be some complaints directed towards the referee. Well, I have a lot of sympathy here with Nicky Walker. Just look at this corner kick taken by Eamon Bannon. Difficult in-swinging ball. Walker trying out of it. You'll see him needing to take a bump. The referee's not interested. The ball is hit home by Gough. Touch on from Gagan. Gorman is being tracked back by Bannon and fouled by Eamon Bannon also. Bannon explaining himself to the linesman who flagged immediately for the free kick. The referee waving back the two United players to between 10 yards as Dornan flights in the free kick. Well, that could scarcely have been closer. Ryan McClare coming in on the blind side of David Mary. Well, that's not a moment that Jim McLean will have relished in the Dundee United dugout. The free kick from Doran going right across the far post, and McClare, well, puts their free header and just puts it wide. Rafferty is behind him. Donan. An easy one for Gough to clear. Good determined tackle by Forbes on Dodds. Milne on the break. A timely interception by Edmondson. Still United coming forward. Well, that's much more promising from Dundee United. Edmondson is penalised for lifting his boot too high on Billy Kirkwood. Eamon Bannon placing the ball for the free kick. Now with this one behind, he may just decide to test the goalkeeper. Fighting it in towards Hegarty. And the header back goes off the crossbar and behind for the corner. Well, another anxious moment in that Motherwell defence. Free kick coming in, the threat posed by Hegarty in particular, resulting in the ball coming off the head of the Motherwell defender, bouncing in the bar and going behind. Well, Dodds not at all happy with the way things have gone as far as the decisions are concerned. Forbes giving it in and giving it straight to Bannon. Well, the fresh air kick to try to get the ball across goal. John Holt. Now can Milne turn. He's done well initially, the cross blocked by Forbes. Paul Hegarty racing forward to join Richard Gough on the Motherwell goal line. Played in by Bannon. The header again by Gough, and it's 2-1 to United. Well, there can be no doubt at all about that one. 31 minutes on the clock. Perfect near post corner kick. Look at the way it's swung in by Bannon. The in-swinger, Gough coming off the line, winning the jump and heading it cleanly into the net. Nearly touching it back. Hegarty in trouble. McClair using his pace going through the middle. Great run by McClair. And appeals by the Motherwell players and supporters that he was impeded by McAlpine. It was a very positive run forward by McClair after he picked up the loose ball from Hegarty. He raced between the two United defenders, invited either of them to bring him down, continued forward, he wasn't fouled. McAlpine dived at his feet and the referee decided there was no infringement. Andy Harrow looking a little aggrieved as Dundee United are given the free kick at the edge of the box. Holt playing it now for Kirkwood. Holt again, now Gough going forward. Low ball in, it's missed, and it's turned into his own net. It's an own goal, I think, rather than Davy Dodds taking the credit. Looks as though Graham Forbes turned it in. Well, no luck at all for the big defender. Well, if we see that again, we can decide whether that was Davy Dodds or an own goal. The ball being slanted in well from the right, this getting beyond the despairing leg of Motherwell defender. Missed by Ralph Milne. Dodds came in, Forbes was challenging, and Nicky Walker left helpless. Well, he got the break of the ball from Milne. Powering his way forward, brought down from behind by Davy Dodds. The Motherwell supporters howling in anger. And the referee is having a stern word with the United striker. So it's Motherwell's free kick. Three-man wall, Dodds, Holt and Milne. Rapid leaves it to Moughlan. Oh, that wasn't far away. Thundered in by Ali Moughlan. He had the wind behind, then he took the opportunity to try to find McAlpine's right-hand corner. It wasn't far away. All a bit untidy in that area in the middle of the field. Bannon wins it from Donnan. And a good recovery from the fullback. Oh, that's great play from Neri. Chance to cross for Bannon. Milne is there. And that's a great goal for United. Ralph Milne makes it 4-1. 24 minutes into the second half, and that surely makes the task too tough for Motherwell. Now this started with some Brilliant play over the far corner of the box from David Derry. Look at the way he controls it, lofting it over the defender, laying it out to Bannon. Bannon's cross low towards the near post, met by Ralph Milne at pace, and Walker had no chance at all. Here's Davy Dodds. Edmondson simply stood his ground and won the ball. Derry now to Bannon. Derry again, the springboard of these moves from United in the second half. Certainly has been much more influential in the later period of the match than he was early on, David Derry. And he goes again through the middle for Holt. Bannon. Plenty of power, but too direct. That's Nicky Walker. Derry holding off the player, and it's Motherwell's free kick. Edmondson racing into the box. Donnan playing it in. Too high for Edmondson and Harrow. It's gone for a throw. Gagan doing well to keep it in. Donnan towards Mocklin, if he can turn. Well taken by McAlpine. Thinly held, but a good effort from Alistair Mocklin also. Took the ball from Donnan, made an angle, turned and hooked it towards McAlpine's right hand post. The change will now be made by Dundee United. Billy Kirkwood goes off and Morris Malpass comes on. So that should involve no major shake-up in the United ranks. Malpass a direct replacement for Kirkwood. Arrow wide to his former Aberdeen teammate Andy Donnan, but Bannon was covering well. Rafferty out to Donnan. Too high for McClare. Chance for Mocklin. Well, he's always hovering around the box with these knockdowns from the high crosses. United now playing out of defence. That's off Donnan for a throw taken by Holt. Davy Dodds. Again the challenge by Forbes. Too tough. These United players really do screen the ball very well indeed. None better than Davy Dodds. McLeod forced the player out. Dodds cut off the route to Nicky Walker. Malpass back to Gough. Fresh pair of legs in Morris Malpass. Dodds with a header. Made room well. And Walker dropped on the ball.